Good morning, you all. Happy Sunday. Today I went to, I only had a few things to get at Walmart. Do you think I got a few things at Walmart? No, because all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I need this, or I need this. So, yeah, so we got some bananas. We like them this color. When they turn brown, I don't like them when they're brown. Then they turn into something else, like banana bread. So, they were, here we go. We're going to try reading. I've got glasses on. We're going to try reading the Walmart receipt. Bananas were 54 cents a pound. So I have about 2 pounds of bananas. I bought some frozen raspberries. We like that in like yogurt, or I like it in I put a powder in my water so I drink more water, and I like raspberries in there because that just gives it a little bit more flavor, and it doesn't get really stuck in my straw. So, if that ever happened to you, raspberries were, I don't know what they were. See, we go through this every single time. $7.46 for a pound. 1 pound, 8 ounces. Next, I bought two things of blackberries. 1 pound, 1 pound each, and those were $3.76 a piece. So I have 2 of them. Let's see what else. I like this Light and Fit. Dannon Light and Fit Greek strawberry cheesecake. That is the bomb. The bomb. That is. Hold on. We're doing it. We're doing it. $3.98 for 4. A 4-pack. 12 grams of protein. What I look for in yogurt, if I'm buying a certain brand, I like my carbs. I think my carbs are 9 grams. I like them to be less than the protein. So it's not that far below it. And then sugar. I really don't want my sugars to be higher than the amount of protein that I'm getting. So that's why I get this kind. I like the Greek yogurt. It just tastes better to me. So that was, I don't know if I told you that already. Yeah, $3.98. I think I did, but here we are again. Welcome to my world. Next, I got some avocados. Those are the Hass. Avocados are kind of a bumpier. I know there's another kind of avocado that has a smooth skin. This has a bumpy, and they are green. I will wait till those are black to use them, so they're good. And those were, let me see, 87 cents a piece, which, for the size that they are, that's a really, really, really good price. They were $2.61 for 3 of them. Let's see, more food. What else do I got? Way back here, I got some strawberries, because I just like strawberries. I like to have them in a bowl, but I don't add sugar to them. They're sweet enough for me. So they're 1 pound of strawberries for $2.82. So that's what I got. Next, I have some, I mentioned before, when I bake, I really like this Mexican vanilla blend. It is, let's see, $1.68 for 8.3 fluid ounces and bread. Oh, look, it's not vodka. It is not vodka. I started with vodka, but in there, I know you can probably see them a little bit. There's some vanilla beans in there. And while this doesn't get a deep like color, the flavor is really there. It's been in my closet. It started out full. I did not drink it, I swear. But it's been in there for about a year. So you can use brandy, you can use rum, you can use vodka, a good vodka, not this Phillips, not the bottom shelf stuff. So anyway, back to my vanilla. Let me let you look at my countertop. So I got 2 of those. Sorry for moving the camera around so much. I got a little container of Bush's baked beans. 1 pound, 16 ounces there. So not 1 pound, 16 ounces. 1 pound is $2.14. What I liked, most people eat it right out of the can. I like to add it to some ground beef and kind of mix it together a little bit, and that's what I would have for like a meal, because you get fiber, you're getting your protein, and sometimes I put cheese on it. I just like it. That's a quick meal for me, and I don't really have to think. It doesn't have a lot of prep, if you have hamburger on hand, or this is ground up hamburger, so it's cooked hamburger, not a patty. So I like to add that with it. So that's what I got. What else? Moving on to the non-food items. I got 2 of these Tasteful Paris. I like my cat. She is so spoiled. She wants me to give her, and I don't know how it started, but we usually have the Churu, it's CHURU, lickable cat treat that we give her a couple times a day, usually when I get up in the morning, or at night. She'll have about a dime size of this, so I squirt some in a little bowl of hers, and that's what she wants. She comes to get me when it's time. So I have 2 of the tuna, and then I have 2 of the chicken, which you only see 1 right now, but the other one's, it's on the counter somewhere. Those were, here we are looking. Oh, I can't find them. Oh, $1.88 each. And I can get almost a week out of 1 of these. So for $1.88, just for the cat to have a little something else besides her dry cat food, this is what she gets. So, and I found some scoops. So those are a scoop. There's 3 different sizes for like my flour and my sugar. So, and I'm not sure what the strainer one is for. I don't know. Maybe to strain beans, like a can of, not these beans, but maybe like black beans or something. We got to rinse them. I don't know. We'll have to find a use for that one. Those were you listen to me sing a little bit here. That's because I can't find it on there. $4.78 for 3 of them. So I plan on using those. Really, they can be used for like scooping out, dry cat food, dry dog food. Even, I don't know, maybe the big one, even sifting flour, but I don't think that would work so well. Or if you're topping a cake with like powdered sugar, you could just sift it through there. I don't know, lots of ideas. Put that off to the side. So, it is that time of year where there is so much pollen. We have a woods next to our apartment. We live in an apartment. That's why I always complain about my small kitchen. we have a woods, and there is ragweed and there is goldenrod, and those are two of the weeds that both my hubby and I have issues with. You know, we get headaches, we get dizziness, our nose runs constantly. So I thought I'd try this. I can't pronounce it. I think the regular name for it is called, oh yeah, compared to Xyzal. So, levocetirizine. Haven't tried that before. We get 10 tablets, so I have 2 packages. 10 tablets for... Here we are, searching again. Oh, $5.63 for 10. So $10 and $11 for 20 tablets. So, yeah. Yeah, you see my receipt. There it is. Next, I have Listerine. I use the kids. Why do I use the kids? I do not like... my mouth seems like I have an allergy to something that's in the, like, regular Listerine, if it's alcohol or something. But I don't have that issue when I use a kid's Listerine. And this is a mint, so it's not any weird flavor. It is a mint shield. And you know, it works pretty good, as far as I know. So the Listerine, the kids' Listerine was $4.88. That lasts me a couple weeks because I brush my teeth, you know, 2 or 3 times a day, depending what I eat. And then a regular big old Listerine here. 1 quart, 1 pint, and 2.7 fluid ounces. So 1.5 liters. That Listerine is $7.98. $7.98 for that big boy one there. Anyway, that's for my husband, so he gets that one. Like I said, I can't do it. My mouth, yeah, it's weird how my mouth breaks out from some things. So, or allergic to something in there. I think that's just about everything. I don't want to... So, that's everything. Oh, yeah, but I have prescriptions in there. So I have like $8 worth of prescriptions, which you don't need to see. So, and my purchase price for this stuff on the counter was $83.94. So, yep. Oh, let's see. I think I got everything. Oh, let me pop back on here again. Y'all see these white egg noodles. Well, later today, probably for supper, I will be making a hot dish. It's been requested. We kind of like making that on a Sunday. And then we have like food for the week. Because I'll be home for a couple weeks. I finished up my summer job. And now I'm going to take some time to myself. And anyway, those egg noodles were